Hello everyone and welcome back to Lobotomy Corporation. Today we are doing a fun little thing where I learned that you apparently can't 100% the game in your first playthrough unless you use this memory repository thing. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to have an agent working on 100%ing this thing, I guess. Though honestly that's not a huge priority of mine. Honestly, maybe I should just prioritize Blue Star with Jacob. Let's see. And which thing will give me the most boxes afterwards? It looks like Judgment Bird. Max can work on Judgment Bird. And yeah, if these two work together, they can generate me a bunch of boxes. So basically, I'm going to try to do core suppressions. Obviously, I can't do one in this in-game day because of the fact that the game says I can't, which is a bit annoying actually, but we won't worry about that. Seeing a robot instead of the person here is weirding me out a bit. I'm not sure if this will matter, but I'm going to choose this one. In our world, the mind has lost everything. Its weight, its significance, now it is nothing. Everything advances, but the human mind is simply too slow. Please say placid to catch up? Other remains are the 26 singularities, and those are tied to them. Humankind has deserted its former beliefs. It now has little respect for the pillars. This game's getting super philosophical, and I am clearly just not connecting to a lot of it. What do you think happened to him? He died. Our A has always existed here. Watching Sneed stepped inside. Sometimes the Sephiroth would ask me this. Why do we have to bear this pain? A machine should only exist as a tool for its specified work. Why do we have to know the cold agony of loss, the insidious poison of deception? Okay. Thought I could answer everything. Knowing that I can answer that particular question, a machine must behave as a machine. That phrase is something A told me often. Perhaps A, the one who knew better than anyone about this fact, made us like this because it's all stage play. No, a puppet show for him. You seem to have no idea. Of course there's no way for you to know. Now it's time for you to know the answer. Something I've always done. Now nothing remains. What? So, what's on your mind? Sweeter than usual. Coffee manager. Can't start my day without a fresh cup of coffee. My name's Cheesed. I'm the head of the welfare department. Quite remarkable. Highest level of satisfaction in the entire corporation. Makes sense considering you have the department where armor works better. The only other department that could maybe rival you is I think, whichever team it is that gives extra health and sanity, since both of those departments, durability is a priority. Told you to cooperate for now. Told me to cooperate. Kind of person can flow. Silly games with the manager's too much pressure. Orders are orders. I'll be off. Something important to tell you. Go on. I didn't polish the ego thoroughly enough, so some of them seem to be malfunctioning. I think we'll need to run some extra diagnostics. Sorry, sir. That's quite alright. Must be pretty tiring to do the ego maintenance on top of all the extra work. Go check it right now. You've done enough. Find out about a problem. So many things in mind here. It'll take quite a bit out of someone to check every detail like that. Yeah, it is quite different. Lady Angela wouldn't have gone easy on that at all like I did. These employees will be gone soon enough, so what's the point in investing so much effort, scolding, lambasting them over tiny little mishaps? Well, shucks, my coffee's gone cold. I love how everyone is so... They're all going to die. You know, I'm doing a deathless playthrough. Like, technically, I've had deaths, but temporal anomalies disagree with that. Where are the deaths? I don't see any. Point is, I've had a fantastic track record with my employees, and I hope to continue said track record. But yeah, everyone's so accepting of all the deaths, and I mean, to be fair, the part of why I've had more ease is information, though. Even without access to information, temporal anomalies protect me. But yeah, I suppose if you didn't have the power of temporal aid and information, everyone, even their best employees, would die in a sudden mishap. I think Jacob has died a handful of times, though nowadays Jacob's too powerful to die from the majority of threats. It would take serious mismanaging to allow Jacob to actually die. Too bad. Lukewarm coffee just isn't worth it. Best to pour it down the drain with no hesitation. Finish the day within the allotted time limit. Okay. Well, welfare team. Yeah, we're going to expand it. Just take your time. I intend to take my time. Don't you worry about that. But before that, I have the thing I've been planning. A suppression of a core, you might remember. I believe that that is of the utmost priority, suppressing every core that I can. Here we go. Yeah, the control team is now also immune to the meltdowns, which is a double-edged sword. Because thanks to that, let's see. Yeah, I don't have access to the mission anymore. That's what I'm... Or maybe to do the safety team, I need to suppress the core. Maybe? Alright, so... I'm going to go ahead and spend my points on something. First of all, I don't really want to give you equipment, Rose, but I'm going to give you equipment, I think. Not sure there's a lot I can give you exactly. Is there anything I can give you that reduces pale damage? It looks like there is. Yeah, I'm not too fond of a lot of this. Like this one making you vulnerable to red, but sure, take it. You're also going to need some kind of passable weapon so that you aren't just helpless. So take this, Rose. Yeah, take that, Rose. So you have some basic equipment. All that's left now, I think, is to power you all up. Or rather, power up the person I think is most relevant. Actually, let's 100% any of you if you aren't. Okay, you are 100%ed. What about you, Hannah? Perfect, perfect. Okay, and I already know Max and Jacob are... If Hunter is, the next down the list... Why not you? Or at least, let's get your health and sanity up. And I can worry about your justice later. There we go. Let's just make you a little more useful. And then... Ooh, that's going to mess up Isabel and Hannah, isn't it? This has been their department for ages. Yeah, 11 days for Hannah. 17. They're not going to be used to this. Core suppression. Alright. An error of information in camera systems. Okay. Figure I'll have you two join the safety team, since the safety team has some nice little benefits. So, the camera system and information systems have issues. Here's the anomaly we get to see. Okay. Wait. If I work just a bit... Wait. No. I need you all to step away so I can read that. If I work just a bit harder, my family can come to the nest. What does that mean? Anyway. It looks like our ability to see relevant information is blocked in a lot of ways. Yeah. It's difficult for me to see names of the employees I'm using, or to see, I'm willing to bet, success chances. Let's go ahead. Should I look? I don't want to restart this, so maybe I should look at what my odds are, or not odds, but you know, the other thing. I'll worry about that later. Right now, where do I have Jacob stationed? With Hunter, right? Yeah. Well, first I need to get the required energy, which, according to this, is like 20. That doesn't sound right. We'll have Jacob do one of these first. That looks like Jacob to me. And we'll measure how much energy is required based off how the blue star goes. Part of me is apprehensive about doing this blind, so maybe I should check. Alright, nothing that should make this unbeatable. Yeah, that's Jacob. As you can see, Jacob got 27 there, and we only filled up a small portion of the bar. So this day is going to be, I think, mostly us just farming up energy. Yeah, that looks like high. This is probably the new one, but I'd rather get Hunter on that. And then over here, remember the department that works here? I believe your name is Max? Yeah, it's Max. Okay. We're continuing to progress towards the first meltdown. But yeah, as we complete more of these suppressions, technically I'm making my life more difficult. This blue star is going to really get aggroed by suppressions later on as I get these easier ones. But you know what? That will raise the difficulty of the game. So I'll take it at face value. Okay, Jacob, do the blue star. Hunter, you do that. Max, you do that. I want to get some other... That must be very high. Very high. Well, you're doing fine. Alright. Wow. Is that an all perfect big bird? Nice job. And then Jacob, you wait, common? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh wait, are you supposed to suppress Blue Star? Also, I just realized I have a new anomaly here, don't I? Yeah, I do. Well, you know what I'm thinking? Why not waste some time on the new anomalies? I think that'd be fine. So I'll move you into this department. You aren't Hunter. You are Hunter. You are moved into this department. And so will Jacob in a second. Because I read that you'll keep this stuff, so I might as well max them both out. Oh boy, the meltdown hits. Things get staticky, don't they? Okay. The first employee. I can't entirely figure out who you are. But I can tell you apart from the others. Since you wear your mask. Who else is having a breakout issue? You can handle that. Do these horns? Well, I guess I can't read the horns right now. You can handle that. I think that's actually all that's having problems. And then I'll head over to you. And you'll handle that. And in the meantime, why don't you two handle these two fun anomalies right here? Okay, so you must be Hunter. Hunter, your job is to handle the eye. Jacob, your job is to instinct. That must say unknown. Alright, so from here I'm going to farm up these two, I guess. That'll be fun. What? Oh no. I was dumb. I was looking. Alright, we're about to trigger our second meltdown, I want to say. So we're at 3 out of 6, okay. Where is it happening? Okay, this is where things are a little awkward, right? Okay, Jacob. I already know you can handle everything there. Going to look around carefully for signs of enemies. You can join the newbie, as I've taken to call them. Alright, now where else do we need to be? There are so many of you here. Oscar, you with the mask. I know I gave you work to do, but I have to play it super safe if you have the thing. And you do indeed have the thing. Do that to work, and then I will remove the book from you. Okay, you have that weapon, so I trust that you can handle that. You have the other good weapon. You can handle things up there. And then you, with Max's help, can handle that. Yeah, you already handled that. Handled. 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 Perfect. So from here, I think I just need to speed run getting meltdowns, which is pretty easy. I just send employees to random spots. I think the static's gotten worse, which is supposed to happen on 4, which implies that, or just distortions in general get worse here. I thought I was on 3, but that indicates we're probably on uh, 4. Yeah, that's a V right there. It looks like it makes colors messed up for areas, which is very ominous and might even make this button more pressable. It's supposed to trick you into pressing it, or at least that's like the aim. I haven't fallen for it yet. It, gosh, I felt the shudder of fear as I said yet. Um, because yeah, it's very possible for that thing to get unleashed. You know what scares me? The lantern with these little distortion effects. I'm going to look for it now. Okay, we'll worry about that later. First, Jacob, you can handle this. Okay. Um, you. Yeah, Hunter, you can handle that. You're you. Oh, shoot. Um, change of plans, change of plans. You. That. Do I trust you, Hunter, with this? This is a very, I'm not sure I trust you, Hunter. I'm, I'm actually so sorry, Hunter. I don't trust you with that. Um, yeah, Hunter, you're working on this thing. And as for you, no, not you. You. You're going in here. Mask, you're grabbing that. And I'll immediately have you work up there, Mask. Max can handle that. Okay, yeah, so Jacob's going to immediately alternate to Greed over there. Yeah, you can see the distortion in things that you know are straight lines, like these. Everything is super distorted right now. So the lantern we should have covered. Yeah, I think we've covered every concern. Since you over here, yeah, you're going to head up here and do an instinct mask. Huh. What's my most capable employee? If I am sort of desperate. It's Isabel. Oh, I can actually recognize you, Isabel. Isabel, do me a favor. You'll be in this department as the last one, right? Shoot. Which one's Isabel? Oh wow, the distortions are bad now. Anyway, I remember instinct is 1. So since instinct is 1, you different health, which is interesting. Oh, this is killing me. Both of the same gun. Okay, I don't know how much time is left here. Zooming in, it looks like roughly 37. Feels like time is ticking faster than normal. Then again, I did start my employees a little late. You're going to get out before anyone gets there, aren't you? Oh shoot. Uh, your turn. That says very high, I think. As fast as Jacob is, 3 seconds is not enough time for Jacob. I'm going to deal with a lot of problems soon enough. You're in there. I can't remember if the lantern can go attack you in the safe rooms. Maybe it can. I don't think it can, going by pure memory, but I'm also going to deal with this obnoxious thing right here, which has just 3 seconds left. Do I see it yet? Normally it glows red. Yeah, this is probably a very scuffed part. Oh, it hasn't left yet. Okay. Don't you telly? You should have breached by now. Do I hear you? There you are. Jacob? Suppress. You can help. Yeah, so you're shooting. I'm concerned the game won't tell me when you sneak out. Yep, the game doesn't tell me. Oh boy, a trumpet. Is anything else out other than you two? Right, I need to search the floor everywhere. I'll start here. Doesn't look like it's around here. Oh! You started killing quick. Max, why don't you deal with this thing? Hello, Jacob. Yeah, just speed it up. How are you doing, Max? Are you there yet? I think that's a Max going across. I'll define the entity wherever it appears next. I hear the sound up here. Too short. Won't be able to reach it in time. You two might as well return. Gosh, that flower is so difficult to see right now. But yeah, Max should have this covered. Maybe when Max is back to their area. Okay, you're under control again. Where is it? Oh, you're back in here? Okay. Let's actually just go around here. Grab everyone. Nicely have everyone go in. Max, you aren't back yet, right? None of you are Max. Unless... Then where is Max? Oh wait, Max is definitely here. I see 4 people. Then everyone can work together to suppress this darn monster. And that is what we are going to do. Suppress this thing if we can. Might as well return from where you came. Where is it? You technically have a weapon, but I don't expect you to be able to do much against it. Honestly, I'm not going to bother there. I will use this opportunity to have you return your thing. Okay, you're going to go ahead and go across. Who are you? Okay, I'm going to use this opportunity to recall every employee. Because I don't know where you came from. Actually, no, too late. Get in here before you get yourself killed. Here it is. You probably can't get here in time, but I'm still going to select all of you and the monster. You're wielding a ranged weapon, you can join in. Alright. Oh no you don't. Oh no you don't. No you all don't. Go back from where you came. If that's your idea of helping, go back from where you came. Now I need to slow it down in case you get yourselves killed. You can return as well. Where? It really likes these areas, doesn't it? Wait. Let me scroll out. All of you on this thing. Yeah, I really don't want to ever get any anomalies where I have to dedicate direct attention to them constantly. Because those are the most difficult ones for me to handle right now. Or really ever, because whenever you're having to focus on a monster like this, you have to go back and forth. Like that train one, you have to pay attention to it. Every 40 seconds. Oh, thank goodness, we finally dealt with it. Okay, now you can all return to your respective departments. I do actually want Jacob to perform a check on it. I'll have Jacob do an instinct. And then I'll begin a bunch of other little works. You do that. Let's see. Sure. You. Whoops. Wait, what? Oh, probably doesn't have a weapon. You. And then you. And just get a bunch of things done at once. That sounds like a good idea. I'm sure I'll see that meltdown bar go jumping up. Fantastic job, Jacob. Now I can unlock its name, which according to this is that. Okay. I think when we reach 6 it instantly ends, so all I need to do is send them to do some quick extra things. Like you here, then down 2 apartment, or 3 departments. You insight. You insight. You suppress. And you attacked, and I think that'll probably end it. With a pretty high chance. We'll see. No, we need one more. Okay. We need one more. There's our last job for the task. Shoot. That was just bringing me up to 5, wasn't it? I didn't anticipate this. I need to rethink everything. Give me a moment. Shoot, I'm in need of bodies, but Jacob's the only one I trust with the king right now. So Jacob, you're tied down with the king. Wait, I had to make sure I chose Jacob. Yeah, you seem like Jacob to me. I trust Hunter with suppressing this thing, I think. Okay. Anything over here? Oh boy. That thing, the meat one. Same deal as before. Hi, okay. I'll trust you with this. As for over here, I'm thinking I'll have you handle the bird. I'll have one of the two over here handle the child. Yeah, let's do this. I'm just going to ignore everything but the anomalies. Sure. Let's give the one at the very bottom there the child stone. Alright, we are needing to address you, right? I didn't see them leave. Alright, I handled every potential threat, including the lantern. The lantern was easy. I used the wrong check on King of Greed, but miraculously it didn't break out, even on a negative outcome. So now, all I need to do to get out of here is just do a bunch of easy checks. Like insight on all of these. And I should be golden. Now if I remember right, the one I used was the bottom one. You. Okay, you. That haircut with the gun. Okay. Yeah, I totally used you. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I think we're almost out of here. I sent some of my agents on what might be the last couple things, unless they've all reached their destinations. They have all. Okay. Well, quick extra tasks. You there. You here. And you here. That should do it, right? Everyone runs over to do... There we go! Yeah, it doesn't really matter that you're that one. Oh boy, I got 2 promotions, and dead says 0, I think. Well, there's only one way to make sure it says 0. That's to progress. What? No, 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 no. Don't tell me the game crashed. Everything's frozen. Last time this happened, the game crashed. And all I could do, I had to restart the day. In case you're wondering, last time was the day this thing started on. Okay. Okay, so to the right's the B. And then 2 others. Alright, so... I think the one I want is this. They're pretty prone to breaking out, I think, but I'll try to handle it. I heard about Elijah, I'm sorry. Guess everyone should know that there are consequences of forcefully entering a laboratory with restricted access. Also, you're pretty careless not to put the supply room key back in its proper place. They think I'm being too strict, but I can't help it. I'm not saying anything false. We should set up a time for when keys must be returned to prevent people like you causing this again. I wrote this to prevent chemicals from splashing in my body. Don't worry, I'm just a little tired. No need to show concern. I'll go prepare for the next experiment. Wounds have a way of revealing themselves, even for those who wish to keep them concealed. For Gabriel's change in clothes. Maybe it was easier on his mind to conclude Elijah's death was caused by a violation of the rules. He tried hard to stick to his principles, to maintain his objectivity, but perhaps his excessive rationality is what destroyed him. His earnest hope to not see anyone else die couldn't reach me. No, there is no point in lying anymore. I pretended I didn't hear its desperate cry. Yesod. There's no need to ask if I'm doing alright. I heard about what you and I did yesterday. I feel like it was the first time I lost myself. It was not quite pleasant. Not as terrible as I expected to be, either. Rather, I feel a relief. Not to say that all this hatred surrounds me is completely washed away. I'll still see that rotting hallucination, and sometimes I'll feel disgusted and have an unbearable anger towards you. However, there's one thing that has changed, is I can be as much despair as I want to now. Someday I hope will painfully grow out of the rotten wound. What you gave to us was a seed of hope. It seems you're also on the way to embracing your painful past. It's always the beginning that's difficult. Your outfit still isn't up to company standard. I suppose I should seriously consider having penalty points apply even to the manager. The Seed of Light. Hey, are you listening to me? I yearn to help people. No, becoming a wing is not my goal. Everyone says that, but let me put it this way. What are the wings that can't fly? Without wings, what I mean is if we walk straight, can you feel it? I close my eyes, basking in the sunlight and warmth. Okay. Now we expand the welfare team, right? Synchronizing. Gosh, playing the game without that blur is going to feel so nice. Okay, so now we gain more boxes from anomalies. That's pretty useful. And the place not getting meltdowns, the double-edged sword. Let's see. Well, now we get to be excited because there's another suppression that's needed. But we need to go back in time, don't we? Before I do I have unspent? I do. I might lose you. I'm not sure if I'll keep you. So since I'm not sure if I'll keep you, Jacob, you didn't get their thing, did you? Thank goodness. That would have been more difficult on me if I thought there's a slight chance you might lose that. Okay, I'm going to be seriously angry if I don't keep the suppression when I do this. Let's give it a shot and go back in time. One thing I do want to see, I want to see whether things I did save. Like, I brought you up to 5 and everything but justice. I'm assuming it won't. But I can be helpful, can't I? Well, as long as I've spent all the relevant boxes, then I can say, here goes something. Okay, ego list, an encyclopedia will be saved. Probably not stats. It saved. It did in fact save. Okay, fantastic. The terror I was feeling, I'm safe for now. Now that that's nice and resolved, There are other issues, like the fact that a member of the control team I had exist doesn't anymore. They just don't exist. Okay. That's a strange feeling to know that you created someone and now they no longer exist. Well, justice isn't a priority for you, Hannah, number who knows what. I was taking a look at the game, and I saw it had a Kickstarter. Also, I'm going to do the next suppression in a whole other part. I'm sure as heck not doing it in this part. Let's see, I'm not sure if I finished what I was saying on the Kickstarter, but looking at it, its rewards, knowing about the game, look pretty compelling. Like, can I afford some of these? Probably not, no. I do wish I could though, like honestly. I'm not sure how successful this game is. I haven't heard much about it, so it's probably fairly small as an indie. But I would probably, if I was aware of this in 2016 and thought the game would be as enjoyable as it is while I'm playing it right now, gone, hey, maybe I'll support them. Fortunately, yeah, the Kickstarter did not. But me from present, yeah, I'd probably save up and try to get at least something like maybe... Ooh, these are all still pricey. At the same time, putting aside money to make the game more successful would have been fun. That's the difficult thing about Kickstarter is you don't know which games look right. Because honestly, looking at this game, I doubt I would have been compelled. But that's just because I am very skeptical. I mean, I first saw the game like several months ago, and I wasn't convinced because I thought it was a tycoon game. If they had a demo on the Kickstarter and I played the demo, maybe in that alternate timeline. But it looks like they still end up getting backer support. I'm not sure if Kickstarter gives the money even if it gets cancelled, or if they found other ways to get the money. Anyway, that's an interesting topic, but enough of that. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.